Hey guys, what's up? This is Ivan and welcome back to this channel. So for quite some days I have been trying some really good combination of the cards and I have been checking as to which deck is really good. So seems like these two decks, they really work well for me. First one is the one which includes Hog Rider. Then there is a Freeze, the Goblin Heart, which continuously gives me goblins that will be attacking on one side and will be taking down the arena tower on that specific side to some really good low level health. And then I can just deploy my Hog Rider so as to do the rest of the work. And then there are some really good supportive cards which are the Spear Goblins as well as the Goblins. And I have this Wizard over here which does some splash damage and it really works well against barbarians and goblins as well as those minion hordes. So this card is really useful against these things, and this combination works really well. And using this one, I was really able to win a lot of those games. So yeah, I guess I started using this one like 7 battles. I played in 7 matches with this one, right from this one over here. So this one was the first victory, second, third, fourth, fifth. This one was a draw. 6 and 7. So 7, 8. Oh my god, 8, 8, 9. Okay, I actually won 9 matches. So using this deck, and that was really effective. 2 of them were draws and no losses yet. And then I have been using recently a new deck, which is this one, I guess. Yeah, which includes the Giant, the Barbarians, Wizard, the Bomb Tower for defense, and Valkyrie, not really Valkyrie, it is a Musketeer, and the Goblins and the Arrows. So this one really works well as well. So I'm going to be showing you guys 2 matches which I use in 2 battles. So let's see which deck works really well for me. So first one is going to be this one which has the Giant in the deck. So let's see what actually will happen in this match. So I have recently climbed up to level 7 and things are really tough because you generally get to have those opponents which are really high level guys. I mean, you get to play against high level, max out level 6 guys as well as moderately strong level 8 guys. So it does become a difficult at times. So this is how the match began. The very first card which was played by me was the Bomb Tower and then followed by the Giant. And he's going to be playing his Goblin's Hut as well as the Barbarian's Hut. So I'm going to be playing my Wizards first to do some splash damage and go up against the Barbarians which are spawning continuously. In support I'm going to be using the Musketeer as well, and they are going to do short work of the Knight. So for some reasons these Barbarians as well as the Knight, they actually lost control. They decided not to attack the Giant, so that the Giant was able to get a bit of damage onto that arena tower. While now that the Giant is set, my Wizard as well as my Musketeer are gonna do some really good job on that arena tower. And starting like maybe it has been 30 seconds if I'm not wrong into this battle, and 30 seconds or maybe 1 minute, I'm not really very sure, we are already having an advantage over this guy. So he's going to be playing his Witch, which is going to be taken down by my Goblins, and that's really going to be working. Now this was one mistake which I did over here, that is deploying the Giant on left hand side when it wasn't really necessary. So I guess that was a waste of elixir, so it wasn't really much useful. So he's going to be trying to push with his Giant. I'm going to be playing my Wizard and probably my Musketeer, maybe. I don't know what happened. Okay, it was the Goblins. So yeah, these guys are going to be taken down, and now I'm going to be playing my Bomb Tower while my Giant is going to rush to the Crown Tower. He's going to be able to get at least a couple of punches, and I deployed those Barbarians a bit late, I guess, and that did cost me a bit. But despite these mistakes which I did, he wasn't really able to capitalize and really failed to push on that right hand side. So that was one good advantage. And now I'm going to be getting some really good damage on that right hand side arena tower, looking at seeing as my musketeers got that tower down to 493. So that's really a great stuff. So I'm gonna push again, so as to and just to assure this victory. My wizard, my giants are gonna be doing some really good work, and that's the time end. That is gonna be giving me 2 crowns. So that was really a fine match according to me. Wasn't really a big deal. He wasn't really able to capitalize, which actually made this match a bit easier for me. Now I'm going to be showing you guys the match in which I use the other deck. So let's see what happened in this one. This one was a really close one. So let's have a look at this. So level 7 guy again. Let's see what I play first. Now in my playable deck, in my playable queue, it seems like I'm having the Goblin Heart as well as the Bomb Tower. So the very first card that I'm going to be playing is the Goblin Heart, and watch carefully as I'm going to be playing my Goblin Heart right in the center. The reason is Goblin Hearts are really weak against the rockets. So generally if this guy were to have a rocket, he would be, and if I were to have placed the Goblin's Heart onto the extreme edges, onto the edges of the screen, then it would have been a bit difficult, as he would have been able to one-shot my Goblin Heart, as well as would get some really good damage on my the arena tower. So I avoided that by deploying the Goblin Heart into the center. But now he's going to be able to get some really good amount of damage using his musketeer on my left hand side tower. That's going to be a bit difficult to deal with. So let's see what I do. Wizard's going to get a couple of shots, I guess. Okay, just one shot. Because he deployed his giant, and that was able to take the attention of the wizard. Now he's going to be trying to push with his giant as well as his bomber, but that was taken down pretty easily by my bomb towers, seeing as I had 2 of them lined up. So that worked well for me. And now that I know that this guy probably does not have a rocket, I'm going to go ahead and take this risk, and I'm going to deploy this Goblin Heart right behind my crown tower. So that's going to give me a continuous supply of goblins. Seems like my bomb tower ran out of time. So I'm going to have to deploy the other troops that I have currently. So the goblins were taken down by the spears. And now I'm going to push with my Hog Rider as well as the Wizard. Seems like the Hog Rider was taken down by the skeleton horde. So the Hog Rider is really weak against these things, these troops which generally come in a clump. So that does not really work well against the Hog Rider. Does not work well against these guys. So this guy's got a great advantage on me, seeing as he has already taken down a lot of health from my left hand side tower. Now I'm gonna push again with my Hog Rider, and he's not really gonna get even a single shot onto that crown tower, on the arena tower. Sorry, as there were those skeletons which were present over there. So that was waste of elixir, I guess, 4 elixirs. So that was really difficult. But now I guess this was one mistake which he did. He should have ideally placed his giant first, and then he should have placed the other troops. But he placed his knight first and then the giant, so that did not really work well for him, it seems. So I'm just going to be building up a lot of troops, and then I'm going to be able to attack onto that on that tower. So the reason why I played my spears and the arrows first was because I was thinking that he would be placing those skeleton horde, but that was a bit late deployment. So the spears did not really do much, and my Hog Rider was able to do some really good amount of damage onto that tower, and that's one tower down, and that actually sealed the victory. So that was really a good match for me. That was really close one. So these guys, these 2 decks, they have really worked well for me, and I have been trying a lot with many other troops. Like this one is the 3rd deck which I'm using right now, like the giant, the barbarians. So basically I don't really have anything that I can push with, in this deck of cards, except for the giant, which solely goes for the structures. So I have to experiment with this one deck. I'll show you guys what actually happens with this one in the next episodes for sure. So yeah, that's gonna be it for this video. Hope you guys liked it. If you did, drop in a like and comment and do subscribe. You guys have a great day. Peace out.